Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm so excited to do this video because I've been planning to do this whole pickups video, but I've been procrastinating because I feel like doing pickup videos are so boring and too flexy. But I assure you this pickup video would be more likely a retrospective, or should we say a retrospective, because it's all going to be dedicated to my favorite designer, Rick Owens. In this video, I'll be doing it chronologically from perhaps 2010 down to 2021. This video will help us realize that Rick Owens is very consistent with his voice, which is kind of brilliant because we all need and we all aspire for that designer who has a singular voice. It makes you more laser focused with the things that you want, hence you don't end up being a binge eater of trends. It's gonna be super interesting, I promise you that. So please keep on watching. And also, before we begin, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Let's get on to the pickups. Oh my god. So let's begin to the first item that I'll be showing you. Potentially, I think this piece is from 2008 from the Stag collection. Actually, still one of my top collection from Rick Owens. This one here has this really nice thorn, spiky, horny silhouette. Well, I bought this from Depop, Australia. It's so funny, here in Australia, it's either you find nice Rick Owens pieces or not. Like, people here don't wear Rick Owens. So finding sellers, finding resellers here is a rare gem. I'm really lucky that I was able to find this lady on Depop, and she was selling it for, what, $280? It is brand new, it's not worn. She said to me that she bought it for an event and she ended up not buying it because she wasn't feeling the style. I could strangle her right now. Why would you snub this shoe? I mean, this is everything. With Rick Owens, it's either you're in or you're out. I love it. Awesome. So yeah. So my next piece is this amazing leather jacket. From the mainline Rick Owens. It is almost like a minimal and brutalist version of a biker jacket. The winning detail of this specific jacket is the beautiful structure. I'm in the stage of collecting Rick Owens jacket, and I'm happy to have this in my collection. And as you can see, the pattern is insane. It has this peplum-like detail, almost like a wing, almost like an appendage. The leather that Rick used for this one is sort of like a, I don't know, almost like a hammered leather. It's the primal rawness that I love in any Rick Owens piece. And this may be a jacket, but I think it can double up as a top because of its very svelte and skin-tight nature. I'll be wearing you soon, and we're gonna be inseparable. So the next outfit that I want to showcase is this amazing dress slash coat slash jacket. It's monastic couture. It looked like it came from a Jane Austen novel turned zombie apocalypse. It's a very androgynous dress. And the color is dark dust, which is my favorite color apart from black. The pattern resembles this paneled pattern that makes you look like a sculpture. Creates a feeling that you're encased in an armor. I am assuming that this is from the Anthem collection. It has this menacing sort of glamorous feel to it. Rick was able to cut shapes that stiffly frame the body through vertical paneling, and I love that. And I love it because it's so columnar. It's very comfortable still, and it makes you feel like you're wearing a suit, a tailored suit almost. So I paired this with my concrete wedge boots from, of course, Rick Owens to make everything look singular and uniform. You can also open the dress coat and use it as an outerwear. It creates this really great dimension with the whole monochromatic look. And yeah, it just looks so regal and divine. Now this isn't a nori wrap or a piece of garbage bag. I just love the collection because there was an abundance of fishtail and pillar skirts. And for me, the pieces were the very symbolism of divine elegance. Almost like a mermaid's tail, because how it tapers down to the bottom. When I first saw this, I know immediately that this is gonna be a restrictive piece of clothing. This is not gonna be for someone who wants to move with the outfit. This is for someone who doesn't mind pain and suffering. And it's interesting. It's made from polyurethane and cotton. It looks like a paper mache. To be honest, I'm not a fan of this fabric because I feel like it's gonna fall apart real soon. Although the seller was able to preserve its condition. I mean, this is from, what, 2011. It is a deceptively simple skirt. My way of honoring Rick is to wear this even though it's so uncomfortable. It's very restrictive and it's very narrow. It would be interesting to wear it outside, like in a real everyday setting. I think if you love avant-garde so much, then you know what you're signed in for. For the shoes, I would wear something also avant-garde. This is the Brancusi wedge from 2011. It's gonna be a great foundation for most of my outfits. So many pieces from the NASKA collection because, like I said, NASKA has been my favorite collection by far from Rick Owens. And this is an amazing piece. I think Rick Owens was attempting to hybridize the look of a blouse and a biker jacket. And he was successful in doing that. There's something tough about it, but there's also something delicate. I think this piece is a perfect transition piece. Speaking of hybrid, this can be an outerwear or a blouse or a top. And that's what I love about Rick Owens pieces, is how you're able to maximize the full potential of each clothing. The top is from the spring 2012 collection, and also the boots are from the same collection, and together they create this fantastic pairing. I mean, I know it's lazy to like copy the runway looks per se, but I think it's fine sometimes. And from the same collection, they've shown these amazing knee-high boots that I was dying to have back in the days. This is the knee-high NASKA boots from the spring-summer 2012 collection. It features an adjustable snap-on detail. I love how it makes the leg more robust and bigger. And this very detail on the center, on the front, is the same detail that Rick Owens employed for his strobe collection for menswear. And I love that he's getting back to the biker aesthetic. 2012 was a grand time for long boots. So this is the thigh-high creeper boots. It hasn't been worn. It's pristine condition. The leather is made from blistered leather. And it's a creeper thigh-high. Doesn't have any zips. Yeah, it's a boot that you will wear to prepare yourself from something harsh, something deadly. It's like an armor almost, and I love it. Although it looks distressed, I love the imperfections. I think when you love something, flaws become freckles. So from 2012, we'll fast forward to 2015, and this jacket is from the 2015 Sphinx collection. And that collection is a celebration of, you know, the Mayan references. But not only that, he was also able to reference biblical elements. And I would say this is a nod to the prophet robes. Although it's not a black coat, it's sort of nice to have something like this in your wardrobe, something light and non-black. It's a really nice fawn color, and it's made from virgin wool. And the sleeves are made of blistered leather. And it's a beautiful coat. It has this cocoon structure. There's a sensibility of a kimono. Color is amazing. It's a nice departure from the usual black coats that I own. So just to make everything more seamless again and uniform, I wore the Sphinx boots. This jacket is one of my favorite pickups. I got it for a really good price, and I bought it after winning a bid. I entered a bid of 149 Australian dollars. No one competed for my bid, so after like 7 days, I was able to get this for $149. I saw a similar one on the Real, and they were selling it for like $770. Yeah, I think this is meant to be. I'll be wearing this in the winter most of the time. Not that I need to wear coats for winter in Australia, but a drop of temperature and I'll be wearing this in a heartbeat with my long boots. All the winter pieces that I've been dying to wear. So after 2015, we entered the MASTODON collection in the fall of 2016. I was able to finally get this iconic skirt from that collection. This is the boner skirt. The interesting part about this skirt is the funny appendage. And I think this technique from Rick Owens, it was first seen in spring-summer 2011 in the NASKA collection. And the skirt is made of this really nice thick satin fabric. It's a skirt that creates a specific look because it's not just a skirt. It's more of like I don't know, you're carrying something, like you're carrying a bag on your waist. That's why I love it, because it's a runway piece. It's a special piece and very imaginative. I can definitely see myself wearing these with like long boots as well. Michelle Lamy style. You have two options to wear these. You can wear it either way. You can wear it as a diaper. Like, it looks like a diaper. And this piece is from the same collection, from the MASTODON 2016 collection from women's wear. It's from the look number 22. And in that look, it was a mix of green and gray, but I got myself the vanilla colorway. Yeah, it's made from this really foamy, almost like transparent linen and woven cotton. It's a really amazing runway piece, and it's very unique. I think there's this sort of 3D drapering that is happening. If you look at the dress, there's this flamboyant and freestyling manipulation of shapes and drapiness, and it feels like there's no beginning or end, and I just love the drapey situation. This is just a magnificent artful piece. Well, the MASTODON collection I would describe as it's one of his most iconic and most powerful yet strange collection. I bought these for 139 Australian dollars. but I think the retail price of this one is around, it says 250,000 yen. I'm gonna promise myself to look after this white collar dress. Styling wise, I think I'll be able to wear these with my long boots. To make the look more faithful for the collection, I wore the Mastodon skirt as well. So with the dress, this is the front part, and you have this really nice draping that travels around the sides, and it continues to the back. My favorite part is this part, like it looks like a distorted petticoat. And with the skirt, I don't know how he engineered the skirt, but so this has the front part, and this is the back part, and in the middle it's like a bodysuit almost. And my next one is this amazing and very simplistic skirt from the fall winter 2018 Sisyphus collection. From an untrained eye, it looks simple and basic, but the hero of this piece is the fabric. In that collection for Sisyphus, the main central fabric that he used is camel hair. It's one of his most prestigious and luxurious choice of fabric. Although it's a bit itchy at times, it's very warm. There are so many times that I've worn these already. When I received this last year, I was super excited to wear these. So I wore these in the middle of summer, and it wasn't a really good idea, I suppose. It's just good to add this to my skirt collection. And as we near towards the end of this video, we're going hard on the bottoms. Now this one here is from Spring-Summer 2018 collection. In that collection, the highlight piece were the high-waist pants. It's my go-to trousers when I needed something tailored. It's a really clean fit. It sits really high on the waist, so I wouldn't suggest wearing this if you're gonna be eating out, but it creates the look. And from 2011, we have journeyed to the present, and this is from the Spring-Summer 2020 collection, Tequatal. This is the Larry gown. I've worn this once, and I did wear it a couple of times here on YouTube, if you watch my videos. Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show you the dress again because it deserves a great spot in this whole chronological pickups video. Happy that I have this because it's just an easy dress. Like you wear it, you put it on, you look badass already without trying too hard. Gives me that Morticia Addams vibes when I wear these. I just love the monastic look. Last but not the least is the Bauhaus pants from the Phlegathon 2021 collection. I don't know, it feels weird that I have this jogger pants because I'm not particular with the whole streetwear. This is pure art. Like I love the Bauhaus reference and how functional it is. And I also have the vests. Together they create a really great ensemble. It's a very striking look, something that you'll never forget. So that's it, friends. Thank you again for watching my video. So I hope you love the retrospective that I did. If you like this video, please don't forget to like and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for your support and love. Stay safe and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.